Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today, me and my friend will be presenting on how to operate this radar trainer. So first of all, if you can see at the side of the machine, there are on button. So first of all, we need to on the button, and then we need to wait for 3 minutes for the warm up of the system. So as you can see, we have warm up earlier, and we need to wait to for few minutes to start the radar trainer. Okay, so now we can see the screen has shown the standby condition, and next we will press the transmission button, so we can see standby and transmission. So then it will show the center. So to get the radar to be working, we need to turn this gain analog to show the radar working and then we will go for the range. So you can see here I am smalling the range, but then we will turn this to increase the range to see what the transmission looks like, and we can see for the maximum of 48 nautical miles. So then for the usually we will only be using on 6 nautical miles because of the better visuality and for better observation.
Okay, thank you Azim. My name is Muhammad Faiz. So I will proceed with the next presentation, which is right here. What we got is EBL, stand for berry lines, and the point when we press this button, actually we have two options of EBL1 or EBL2, and right here we can see that EBL1 is pointing at this specific direction, and pressing the negative or positive will move the point at specific location, which is we will know that specific position have what kind of distance, latitude, longitudinal, and others. So same goes to the EBL2, and for the next one is VRM, which is the range. The moment we press the VRM1, we will get the range, and pressing the positive buttons, we can see that the range is moving upwards, and negative button will be do the vice versa. Also, we can set for the VRM2 also, and it will also give the same kind of data in the LCD display. And by doing EBL and VRM at the intersection point, we will get that kind of specific data at the display right here, up there, and also this downwards. And right here, this is the 2 AM and grill dims, FTC, and alarm. For the alarm, actually is for the cross CPA, cross point approach, which is the alarm where the cross of the vessel will crosses to the our vessel, which is at the center point, will be on collisions and something like that. And for the FTC, actually is to make the echoes much more brighter, which is the moment we press the FTC buttons, it will make it go brighter and go much more better for the size. And also right here we got the enter, ENT for stand for enter, and clear, which is will be used when we use the menu settings. Right here, when we touch the menu, we will have this kind of selections, and we will use this joystick to move out the cursor up or lower, and that goes. And off center, actually off center is the moment we press the off center, it will shift the display of the grids, and the center of this radar is not center to the actual radar positions. And the next one is HL, which is the high lines. And yeah, actually this headlines is when we press off, it will close our headlines. Yeah. And also the rings, actually the rings and how we need to measure this ring, actually we got six ring right here, and each one rings is equivalent to 1 nautical miles. And the moment we use the range closer or much more farther, it will will reflect the measurements right here, 0.5 or maybe 0.25, and we can do some manual calculations. And standby and transmissions, we use for standby and echo stretches. The moment we press this echo stretches, it will give much more dense the environments around us. Actually, this can be adjusted with the gain and the density of this kind of radar. It will affect with the echo stretches also. So that's from me, and next one is Hamizan.
Thank you, Muhammad Faiz. So next is me, Muhammad Hamizan Shazwan bin Muhammad Zubair. So I will continue for the how we want to target the object or moving object. So what we have here is the menu button, which is we will press the menu button, and at the panel we have the much of the menu, which is we can select the acquire target menu. We move the joystick to the acquire target, then we press the enter button. Then after that we go to the object that we want to target. So in the example here, I will target for this object, and then I will press the enter button. The small square will appear at the object, the moving object. Then after that I will press the menu button again. Here I will go to the inquire object selection, which is at here I will push the enter button, and then I will go back to the small square, and then enter that. So the circle will appear there. So we can read the details here, which is we can look at this square with all the information here. We have the bearing, we have the range, and then we can press the plus button, which is we can have the course and the speed of the object. And then we can also have the time close CP, point of approach, which is the time that it will collide with our ship or our head. So we also have the CPA, and then we also have the longitude and the latitude right there. So this is the course and the speed, which is we have here is 0.2 knot. And then we also have the bearing BCPA, which is 276.3 degree. Then I will show you how to delete the object that we don't want. So for this example, we go to the menu button and press it. And then we can go to the delete object. Then we can press the enter button. Then we move the nozzle, we move the toggle to the object, which is at here is at the circle. Then we go to the enter, the target deleted. So the ring or the circle is not here. So this is the steps on how to delete the object that we don't want. So that's all for us from us.